Skip, he was very impressive. And I think this was the virtuoso that you were talking about yesterday that you wanted to see on Friday night. This is the performance that you were looking for. Isn't that the virtuoso that you were looking for?
We only had 17 through three quarters.
Oh, whoa. Now, every time I tell you what Dak has been doing, you tell me, Jenny, are there 4 quarters in a football game? Jenny, is there 4 quarters in a basketball game? That's what you always ask.
I don't ask Jenny, I ask you.
I'm here too.
Yeah, okay. So is there 4 quarters in the basketball game? And you said you wanted to see something. I want to see. I mean, I just want to see him. I wouldn't have a problem with it because you said that LeBron James has been taking all them shots. He's been stat padding. But he came out last night because you know they made a run. Now, you know everybody makes runs in the NBA. Old Spurs trying to make a run. And see what happened? Your guy, Lonnie Walker IV, started talking. He hit a 3. He run to the court chirping with O'Brien. Bron said, watch that, young fella. You ain't got enough years under your belt to talk crazy to me. Bam! And then he hit that with that job. Tell him who I am, y'all. Bam!
Lonnie Walker's 20 years old. Go ahead.
Yeah, and beat him. And beat him just like he was 20. You don't talk to a man, Skip. Leave the man alone. The man was going along for a night. You know, we wasn't trying to do too much, but Lonnie started bumping his gums. Skip, look, we know LeBron James loves to play downhill. He can. But if that shot's falling, if his outside shot is falling, Skip, you got no chance. And the only difference between this game and Friday night, he took 8 threes on Friday night, he only made 3. He took 9 last night, he made 6. The shots was there, they just didn't fall. He had some great looks. Well, look at this kid. Ooh, that's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. You know, Popovich started this. Oh, get off him, back off him. I thought Popovich was in you know, when they bring the planes in, he's like doing this right there. Back off him. Okay.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
That one of the greatest coaches was saying, don't even cover the quote-unquote great LeBron James, the king. Just let him shoot threes.
Let him
and that was in finals in 2013 and 2014, and also back in 2007.
Or 2007, he was just a lad. He was like 22 in the finals.
Yeah, couldn't even win a game.
Oh,
Couldn't win a game.
We're not
Can
just
you believe it?
Skip, we're talking about last night.
That was Prince James.
We're talking about last night. That's the only thing. Skip, and he started out, he's trying to get everybody involved because the first quarter, he only took 2 shots. So you can tell the way it was going that he wasn't like, okay, let me get AD involved. Let me try to find my 3-point shooters. Let me get them off, and then everything else will fall into place. But, boy, that thing started cooking. He pulled this old Crisco out.
Yep.
Skip, now you know that's responsible for a lot of restaurant fires. A lot of homes been burned down because of this. Because this thing burned hot.
Yeah, you won't find it in my home.
Yeah, but that burn, well, you ain't gonna make no threes. But then you'll find it in the Staples Center. Oh boy, that thing he started cooking. I said, LeBron, don't do that. He pulled up from Barstow, pulled up from Bakersfield, let one go from San Diego. I said, huh? Yeah, Skip. And then he did this right here, Skip. Thank you. I'm going to the bench. 34 minutes and dropped 36 on y'all head.
Tell me when it's my
your turn.
Thank you. Finally. Is the show over yet? Because I haven't spoken yet. Now, let's put this in some perspective. Let's get all this bologna out of the way, this Crisco fried bologna out of the way, so I can actually bring some real wisdom and perspective of what happened last night at Staples.
You don't mind at the Science Day, do you?
I'm going to say it one more time. Greg Popovich has put an eyesore of a basketball team on the floor for the San Antonio Spurs. Greg Popovich is getting exposed because he used to have a calling card called defense.
Yeah.
And this team, which is really the same team plus DeJounte Murray that made it all the way to the wire of Game 7 against Denver in the playoffs last year, which was pretty good, right? They took Denver all the way to the wire at Denver in Game 7. This team is 24th in defense and 25th in 3-point shots allowed, 3-point makes allowed. So they play little to no defense. And that team last night was down 13 going to the fourth quarter. And I want people to understand this. Let this please sink in, all you people out there who get blinded by this man. LeBron James still is, now he's pulling away. LeBron James has taken more shots than anyone in the NBA in the fourth quarter. Think about that. So the man you were trying to tell me yesterday, oh, he's not a natural born scorer, so there's no way he could have scored 60 in the game after we lost Kobe. You know, like that wasn't his kind. That's not his bag. He's a facilitator.
Yeah.
Baloney, he's a facilitator. He's shooting it like crazy, leading the NBA in shots in the fourth quarter, leading the Lakers in shots per game over. He's taken almost 20 a game. AD's down here at 17.9. LeBron James has taken the 8th most shots in the NBA. He also leads the NBA in assists. God bless him.
Okay, then, so what'd that make him?
Okay, it makes him the classic combo guard who is jacking shots like crazy.
Oh, he's jacking
so
shots
he's
now.
not really a true pure point.
No.
He came to just, I always call him still the best passer
Right.
in basketball. But last night was the classic case. He has become the king of fourth quarter stat padding in blowouts. In blowouts. This is out of control, outrageous. They're up 13, and here he goes. And by the way, their team had not made many three-point shots.
Right.
And before I get to what happened, can we see the three that he took at the end of the half? He's trying to do a 2-for-1.
There you go.
No,
There you go. See, I do.
this is vintage LeBron. Wait, that was 5 feet
Yeah.
right. I don't know. I think he's trying to go 2-for-1. I'm just going to take this shot.
Yeah.
LeBron, that missed by 5 feet right.
That's okay. He was just
Wide
sizing it
right.
up. He was just
Sizing
sizing it up. Yeah,
So
make sure
just-
it's aimed.
Okay, this man is, I want everybody to understand, he's wearing his LeBron jersey. He's talking about Club Shay Shay Vintage Night historical performance by LeBron James, and that happened at the end of the first half. So now they're up 13. If they were down 13, I would give in to this. But they're up 13 on a pathetic Spurs team.
So they're pathetic now.
It's pathetic.
Oh.
And-
Hold on, that's
okay,
not the Spurs team that beat the Bucks and the
Yeah,
Celtics is
yeah, they
on the
did.
road.
Yeah.
That's not that Spurs team.
Not
Okay.
lately. So all of a sudden, here's what happens. I'm going to give you the scores of what happened when he made his threes early in the fourth quarter. Starts with 11:27 left. That puts him up 13 again. Then the next one puts him up 14. The next one puts him up 17. The next one puts him up 18. And the fifth one puts them up 21. And then he adds a 2-point layup that puts him up 23. Stat padding. It meant nothing. Game over. Front running.
How you
You're front running like crazy. You're just trying to catch Kareem. This is a night in which
No,
you're,
we ain't trying to catch no
you're
Kareem.
chasing Kareem.
We can't catch him last night.
Okay, but you know you got to catch him because what you do is you get a team down and then you kick it.
Yeah, that's what
Then
you
you just jump all over it. And LeBron is the classic. You know, this is as far from clutch as you can get because this requires no clutch. This is a car without a clutch. It's just going downhill is what's happening.
So in other words, you say this wasn't impressive at all. 5 straight threes.
Okay, he is known to do this on occasion. But the most impressive I ever saw was back in 2014. I'm sitting in my room in Bristol, Connecticut, watching this one. In fact, the date was March the 3rd. They're playing Charlotte. He's with Miami in Miami.
Oh, you already know what happened when he played Charlotte.
Okay.
'Cause that guy that owned the ball.
It's a Jordan thing,
Yeah.
but again, it's not at Jordan,
Right,
it's at
it's- right.
Miami. But he scored 61 that night, and he hit 8 of 10 threes. And I'm just sitting back in awe of that game because it was
Was that
like,
the mask game? Isn't that the game he had the
crazy.
mask? Didn't he have the mask on then?
I don't remember a mask. What do you mean?
Remember
mask?
I think he broke his nose. Somebody hit him
Oh,
in the nose.
had
the mask.
He might have.
Yeah, I think he had a mask.
He might have.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try it again.
No, we don't
I
need to do
know.
that. We don't need to do all that.
Okay, so I'm looking at LeBron James, who does have it in for Coach Popovich because Coach Popovich shamed him a bunch of times. And he said, remember, he hit 4 threes at San Antonio back on November 25th. And after that game, he said, this to Mike Trudell on the local Lakers Sports Spectrum telecast, he said, because of the Spurs, in a lot of my early years, they are part of the reason why my jump shot is a lot better today. Well, to his credit, he got shamed, he got dared, and he said, okay, I gotta fix this.
Yes.
And it's okay. He's like a 34% three.
That's pretty good.
It's okay.
Because I know a guy that was worse than that. I ain't gonna call his name, but he got a logo.
Yeah. Who, Jerry West?
No.
What are we talking about?
No, you know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're
I'm talking
talking
about the guy that does this right here.
Oh, that
He's
guy.
the worst three-point shooter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look it up.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.